And as you can see, that's exactly what's happened on this 50p spin right here, which has given me an overall profit, which is a large profit. As you can see, it's still going up. Walking into a casino and gambling on a game of luck. Now, you've probably heard of terms such as the house always wins, as they stack the odds against the player. But what if I told you there's a way you can take the odds from a casino, stack them in your favour, beat the casino by taking their money, and the best part is it's really simple to do. So in this video, I'm going to reveal this form of advantage play to you, which in 2020, I actually put this to the test myself and I earned just over £5,000 over the course of a few months from running this strategy. It was super simple to do, and the best part was it required minimal effort on my part as well. So casinos make their money by offering their customers and their gamblers odds which don't represent value, so they're weighted in favour of the house. Roulette pays out at odds of 1 to 1 or 2.0 or 50% chance if you correctly predict either red or black. However, as there is either one green zero on the table, or in American roulette there's 2 green zeros on the table, you actually have slightly less than a 50% chance of hitting your desired colour, which gives the house the mathematical advantage. Blackjack in its most basic form is dealer versus player, closest to 21 wins with the dealer forced to stand on 17. Now, when playing basic strategy, which is the optimal way to play against the dealer in blackjack, based on all the different mathematical possibilities, it's said that the theoretical retention rate for the player is at or around 99.5% of your stake. So in other words, for every £100 that you bet against the dealer when you're playing blackjack, if you're using perfect basic strategy, you don't make a mistake, for every £100 that you bet, you're set to lose about 50p of that stake on average over the long term. Slot machines can commonly have a theoretical retention rate anywhere between 80 and 95%. So again, on a 90% RTP slot, on average over the long term, you're expected to lose about 10p of that stake. However, in the short term, of course, you can have wins and losses, and it can all get a little bit confusing, and people can quite easily get sucked into these slot machines. So each and every game in a casino, whether that be online or in a real casino, has a house edge built into it. So to beat the casino, the objective is pretty simple. What you've got to do is you've got to take that mathematical advantage, that house edge, away from the casino, place it on your side, and once you've got the advantage, you want to place as much money as you possibly can through that edge, and over the long term, you're going to have a nice profit. Now, this has to be something of substance, of course, and something logical, and something that makes sense mathematically. So this won't involve putting on your ugliest red t-shirt, sitting down on your computer, Googling the top 10 ways to increase your luck gambling in a casino, and then abruptly jumping in your car, thinking you've secured yourself an edge, and heading down to the closest casino to take down the house. No, unfortunately, this is all reality based, and it's all based on maths, but it's the only thing that matters when you're trying to beat the casino and make money from a casino. Okay, so this is a website that I've used to take the edge away from hundreds of online casinos and take their cash. I've also used it to beat loads of bookmakers here in the UK as well and take loads of their money too. It's called OddsMonkey, and if you follow my channel, you'll know I'm a big proponent of OddsMonkey and the software they have and all that kind of stuff. And if you do want to check it out for free, my link is down below in the description. Now, what OddsMonkey show you how to do, they show you how to take the house edge away from the house, which I was discussing earlier, place it on your side, and the way in which they do it is by targeting offers, so things like free spin offers and bonus offers that are given away by the casino, and they use a concept called expected value to determine which offer is profitable and which offer isn't profitable. So this is the definition of expected value on Google.
Expected value.
Now, to surmise, the expected value is a numerical value based on all the facts and the maths regarding your situation. So it'll either be a positive expected value or it'll be a negative EV. Now, as I touched on earlier, all casino games, whether that be a slot machine, blackjack, roulette, whatever you want to play on, all has a house edge. They all have a negative RTP, a negative return to player. So in other words, every time you're playing on these machines, you're going to give yourself a negative expected value. And over the long term, you're going to expect to lose money. So these guys show you how you can turn the negative expected value that comes along with playing these games into a positive expected value really quickly and really simply by using offers that are dished out by the casino. So this page here shows that there is £309.48 of expected value for the taking over the next 7 days. Now the overall cumulative week EV, which is displayed in this blue box here, and individually on all these offers, is theoretical. Now your profit can be slightly higher than this amount, and it can also be slightly lower than this amount, because you will get some natural variability when you're playing through these slot machines and blackjack and roulette and all that kind of stuff. However, the maths behind the expected value is fundamentally sound. So over the course of a month of doing these casino offers, which have a positive expected value, you would likely have a graph which looks something similar to this. The orange line represents the cumulative month EV from doing these offers, and the green line represents the cumulative profit and loss from doing these offers. Now you can see these two lines right here don't mirror each other absolutely perfectly, but it's undeniable that there's a clear correlation, and doing this is going to give you such a massive edge over the casino. So all that is required to do is click on an offer that you like, follow the instructions. I'm going to do this offer right here, and I'm going to do this level of the offer, so deposit and wager £50 for 40p free spins. Now this will provide me with £6.69 of positive expected value, so the house has no advantage and I have the edge. Find the offer, then click on the deposit link. So I now need to wager £50 of my own money in order to unlock the bonus and collect the EV. So I'm going to use this game right here that OddsMonkey recommends that I use, because it has a small house edge that is 2%, whereas the return to player is the remaining 98%, and this game also has a very low volatility level as well. So I'm going to do 150p spins, which tallies up to me wagering my £50. So the game starts to play through, and in the short term I have some losing streaks and I have some winning streaks, but I'm not particularly bothered about this because I know I have the clear, definable edge. So I keep playing through the spins in order to collect the EV. Now to be completely honest with you, after you've seen these games a few times, they are a little bit tedious, they all work in exactly the same way. So if you can, I would recommend getting yourself an auto clicker to prioritise your time as much as you possibly can, so you don't have to be sat clicking and watching the game. Now the great thing is, if you do get a lucky win on these games, which can and does happen quite a lot, as these machines are quite commonly programmed to pay out in these kind of patterns to keep them as addictive as possible, which is sad but true, that's going to give you a nice win and a nice profit for you. The next spin after that is completely independent of the last spin before it. The EV and the variance are strictly mathematical, and of course they both have no memory whatsoever. And as you can see, that's exactly what's happened on this 50p spin right here, which has given me an overall profit, which is a large profit. As you can see, it's still going up here. We're at £60, £70, £80, £90. We've ended up with £97 and 10p of profit. And the great thing is, these patterns commonly repeat over and over again. So I continue to play for the remainder of my 50 quid. In the short term, again, I get wins and losses, but of course, over the long term, that is a complete irrelevance, as we have the complete advantage and the complete edge over the house. So after about 15 minutes or so, I get to the end of wagering my £50 on this game, and I unlock my 40p free spins. So I quickly open up the game that my free spins are valid on and start playing through the free spins. So typically with the games they decide to plonk these free spins on, this is a high variance game. So in other words, it doesn't pay out very frequently in the short term, but every now and again you'll hit the bonus and you'll have a big profit. So as you can see, I'm up to spin 17 of 20. We're just playing through these. We've got a profit of about £2.10 from playing this bonus, these free spins. And ultimately we managed to nick about £2 from the free spins and from the bonus. So a few days later, I remembered to withdraw the cash that I've earned previously from a few days earlier on the website. As you can see in the top right hand corner, I end this offer with £122 and 8p in my balance. Click on instant transfer, as I want to receive the cash right here and right now. Enter the number, press withdraw, and within 30 seconds I have that cash in my bank account. And making these profits every day is all well and good, and believe me, it can be beneficial, but it's super important to understand how the RTP, the EV and the variance works in more detail. So next up, you should check out this video I've just popped up on screen, and that'll show you how you can get started right now and make some serious profits from these casino offers.